Hello everyone, and welcome to a Canals Report event recap of iBUYPOWER Masters 2019, which took place from the 19th to the 20th of January. The event had some trouble with their stream audio, so while we've done our best to correct it, please excuse any audio issues that might come up. The Invitational Tournament featured 8 teams in 2 groups, with Astralis, fnatic, Cloud9, and Complexity making up Group A, and Liquid, FaZe, Ghost, and Luminosity in Group B. The tournament kicked off with Astralis vs Complexity in a best-of-1 on Dust 2. Astralis started off the first half on their CT side 8-0 before Complexity managed a response and put up just 2 rounds before the half. Complexity only managed a single additional round in the second half, letting Astralis take the victory 16-3. Moving on to fnatic vs Cloud9 on Overpass, the Swedish squad looked lost going into the first half of their T side. flusha getting a 4K with nothing but a USP and armor showed a distinct lack of coordination from fnatic, who let him take 4 1v1s in a row.
Actually manages to take down Twist, and an immediate upgrade for him as he gets his hands onto the AK, finds another. The bomb dropped.
Oh my
goodness. No way. Return on investment on that USP is huge as he finds himself a 4th. Just closing the round out.
After the 9-6 first half with Cloud9 in the lead, fnatic were unable to take more than 1 round on their CT half. Rush had an intelligent 1v2 in order to secure map point, showcasing yet more indecisiveness on the side of fnatic.
Rush is going to get that Molotov towards spawn as well, so that's going to give him a couple seconds to get the bomb down here, but we will see the retake coming in right now.
A couple of flashbangs available as well to allow him to keep moving in. They're both coming in from the same angle, not going to check him properly at Optimus. He readjusts and finds JW. Clean headshot.
Cloud9 took the match 16-7, moving onward to face Astralis in the winners match of Group A. Starting off on their CT side, Cloud9 could not respond to Astralis' dominant play, a 4K from Zelsis, one of the only signs of life from the American team.
flusha locked out by the smoke, but Zelsis, will they suspect him? Is there an AK? Yes, there is. He's got cover of smoke. One more player. Here's the footsteps. Another one for him. And maybe a chance for Cloud9 as Zelsis still tries to occupy space here, create distraction, and it's looking like it will work out.
What a round from Zelsis, just patiently waiting for his moment, and he found it this time. Defending this B rush, 3 kills for him so far. Hiding behind bench now, and Device comes in late. 1 minute left, completely blind. They've spotted him out. Zelsis with a peek, and he's gonna get his 4th. The rookie delivers in round 4.
This continued until round 11, where Cloud9 was barely able to string together 5 rounds before the half. Going into the pistol round in the second half, Magisk almost brought back the round with a quick and flashy 2K, but flusha was able to close it out in the end.
And no one wants to give anything. The flashbang comes in, and there it is, down to the headshot. And to start off well for Cloud9.
Oh, Magisk is in so much trouble. We just talked about this spot. Oh my lord! Magisk, he's gonna work his way out. And now he's gonna fall back. Now he's giving his team a 2-on-2. Miraculously, and he's finally shut down, but so is Keo, and it's Supreme. 1-on-1 and flusha stuck over towards jungle, waiting for the peek. He's got that USP. There's the headshot. Somehow salvages the round.
Cloud9, however, were unable to convert frags to rounds from round 18 and onward, with Device picking up a clean ace during an eco round from Cloud9.
Yeah, we don't depend on how well the team they are, but they're going to be walking straight into Device. Okay. Oh dear. That's not what you wanted to happen. The lineup. Smoke doesn't really help them out all that much. In fact, maybe it made it even harder to see where they were getting shot from.
Oh dear.
Life is not good right now for Cloud9.
Astralis continued with 8 rounds straight to take the map 16-9, moving them into the semifinals. In the first elimination match, fnatic faced Complexity, who tried to show that the loss against Astralis was a fluke with a strong CT side on Train, leading 9-6 at the half. The second half started poorly for Complexity though, with a misthrown smoke in the pistol round allowing Crims to completely shut them down with a 4K to take the round.
Almost could have been so good. That is an interesting smoke. Does that bleed through the wall? No, that's just I think that's a flood smoke possibly.
Yeah,
unless I'm enlightened by that.
Yeah, you like missed the jump or something,
yeah.
But either way, Crims will not miss the head. He finds 3. That is stunning from Crims. Can he find anything else? Of course he can. Quick reload, but he's done more than enough.
fnatic kept the ball rolling on their CT side, not allowing Complexity any wiggle room to get their economy in check. Exist brought the map to match point with an anti-eco 4K, while the North Americans were saving for a full buy the following round.
They're going to go for a throwaway round through. They're going to give up match points so they can have a good buy. That's how it's going to go, and Exist gets himself a nice little highlights, but it will all be over. 15 for fnatic.
While Complexity was able to get one last round, it wasn't enough, and fnatic closed the map 16-14, eliminating Complexity in the process. In the deciding match of Group A, fnatic faced Cloud9 again, this time on Mirage, where they looked significantly stronger than in their previous meeting. Cloud9 still kept the first half close, with Zelsis winning a 1v2 against the Swedes.
An awesome spot. He's got the first, and he doesn't need to show himself. They've got the clock working for Cloud9. Just delay, delay, delay. The bomb is making its way towards the default position, and it will be safely planted. A 2-on-2 situation soon falls. Zelsis, the stand-in, making a hero of himself. It's a 1v1 against Exist. The big fragger! And Zelsis lays him down.
Ending the half 7-8, Cloud9 went into the pistol round with a 3K and some BM from Flusha to his former teammates.
Man, Flusha right now, and there it is.
It's a nice, that's going to be the jungle side of things. So Crim's doing his best. He's going to start to get angled on, and now Brolin would be wise to just chill out. He actually pairs up with JW to get that first kill. They've got a crossfire set up regardless. They just push ahead of that smoke that soon will fade. And fnatic owns the man advantage, and the bomb is out in the open. No cover around it. It's going to come up to some big kills, and Automatic's got one. They've got two more from Flusha. It's only Exist, and he's wounded, and they will absolutely overwhelm him. A massive disadvantage turned right back on its head.
Cloud9 couldn't quite get a 15th round to secure overtime, though, and fnatic were able to close the map 16-14, eliminating Cloud9. In Group B, FaZe and Ghost faced off on Train to start things off. FaZe had a strong start on their CT side, taking 5 rounds in a row after a loss in the pistol round. However, Ghost rebounded with 8 rounds of their own, the half closing 9-6 in their favor. FaZe looked to be making a comeback on their T side, also bringing 8 rounds to the table, but Ghost were able to collect themselves and get the last 6 rounds needed in a row to win the map 16-14. Going into Team Liquid versus Luminosity on Mirage, Liquid showed dominance during their first half on CT, leading 10-5. Luminosity couldn't get more than 3 rounds at a time during the second half on their CT side, which led to the match ending 16-11 in Team Liquid's favor. Team Liquid looked to finish Inferno quickly, stopping Ghost from getting any momentum and getting 9 rounds in a row on their CT side toward the end of the first half. Ghost started making a comeback with 5 rounds in a row of their own on the second half, but Liquid only needed to secure a single round at that point to end the map, which they did, ending the game 16-8. Facing elimination, Luminosity stood their ground in their CT side on overpass against FaZe, making the first half a competitive 8-7 in FaZe's favor. However, the Brazilian lineup could only muster a single round to FaZe's 8 after the half and were eliminated from the tournament. FaZe entered their match on Train against Ghost with revenge for their loss in the group stages on their mind, but they looked completely lost once the match started and were unable to string together 2 round wins in a row for the entire first half, ending at 4-11 on the CT side. Coming into the second half, however, they showed some amount of resilience by winning 9 rounds, but couldn't quite count to 16 before Ghost could, ending their tournament run 13-16 against Ghost and allowing them to progress to the semifinal against Astralis. Heading into the semifinals, the tournament switched from best-of-1 matches to best-of-3s, the first of which was between Team Liquid and fnatic. Starting off with Cash, Team Liquid set the bar high for fnatic with 12 rounds in response to fnatic's 3 on their CT side, with Stewie and Naf ending the half in a quick fashion.
When it works, it looks like that. It looks absolutely glorious. Speaking of which, might not look too glorious for Stewie here. In goes a rush, and out goes the rush just as quickly as it came.
fnatic only posted 3 more rounds on their CT half, where Liquid closed it out 16-6. On Mirage, fnatic wanted to show Liquid that they were still a contender, coming back from a loss in the pistol round with a full SMG buy to force Liquid into an eco.
Mac 10's coming out, and there's actually no one directly on this B-bomb site, so this could be interesting if Liquid are not able again to retake that control. But this time the weaponry is slightly peskier to deal with. Those Mac 10s up close and personal are really going to be a thorn in the side. Elige to find the first, costs him a fair chunk of HP. It's a good start here once again on that retake. Exist edging forward, trying to find something, anything. A little bit of help from Crims and Brolan though to find a couple more kills, and it is looking good for the Swedes. Another falls, and Elige tries to escape, but JW's got something else to say. fnatic with the quick answer back.
Ending the half 9-6 in their favor, Fnatic continued to prove that they shouldn't be counted out after the first map, with Exist killing 3 to stop Liquid from taking A on a crucial round.
Here from short, finds the first. The spray down is clean as he gets all 3. Quick work from Exist. It looks so easy for him. Naf, unfortunately, caught with a nade out, but what do you expect him to do there, really? He was ready.
Liquid reversed the scoreline in the second half, taking 9 rounds to Fnatic's 6 and bringing the match to overtime. In the first round of overtime, Brolin killed 2 in a collateral with the M4, but Naf and Nitro brought it back by stopping the retake.
Incendiary, but there's the flashbangs. Oh dear, that is a strong response.
That is very unfortunate indeed. It looked like for a second he was going to get caught off. A third comes in. That's slightly better as Nitro was underneath the Liege, but still 3 for Brolin. For 1 is really not the best of trades. The bomb at least going to go down. A 2 versus 4 retake. No utility left for Nitro and Naf. They just need to find the heads. The first comes in. Nitro takes down JW. They're waiting for this flank to come through. They spot each other. It's Naf that wins it. He didn't have his gun out for a second there. Twist caught completely off guard. We're now into a 2 versus 2. This kit's available. The nade could do a lot of damage for Exist for sure, but it's all a question of checking the angles. Time is of the essence. Naf has retrieved a Molotov. Could be very useful. Nitro, the double spray down. 16 rounds secured for Liquid.
It wasn't enough, though, and Fnatic closed it out with 4 rounds in the first overtime, ending Mirage 19-17 in their favor. Going into the decider on Dust 2, Liquid again held Fnatic to just 4 rounds in the first half. The teams went even on rounds in the second half, where JW tried to keep Fnatic in the match with a 1v3 after the plant.
Nitro is running away and hiding, thinking that they might have taken it. It's all onto JW as Crims has fallen. There is a kit available. The defuse going to start coming in, but Naf gets caught. JW gets the 7th round. Fnatic are staying in this. A 4K comes in.
Elige decided that enough was enough on the final round, though, and ended Fnatic's tournament run with a 2K through the smoke to put Liquid into the grand finals.
Elige encroaching. Naf as well, close behind. Still the man advantage, but is it going to be enough? There it is, Elige above the smoke. He finds them both, and Liquid will take the first semi-final.
In the second semi-final, Astralis crushed Ghost on Train, with Freakazoid and Wardell being the 2 to get Ghost their second and last round in a 2v4.
But 3 versus 4 here for Ghost, and Device, he'll take it to another one. 2-3 now for Ghost. Not the end of the world.
Problem is here, even though Wardell's out, Ivy with the AWP can't be too aggressive. Great reaction from Freakazoid. 2-on-2 now. And Magic's starting to feel a little bit nervous, a little bit surrounded. He's got his teammate Zipnix is rotated over. Magic's just looking for the next piece of information, and there's a tough timing for Wardell to handle.
Like this from Wardell, though, immediately going to reposition. That's the name of the game. And Freakazoid, will he be ready for this? Magisk. It's all the timing, that's what it's all about. And Freakazoid gets the better one. As Zipex now watches over Sandwich, spots the barrel. Oh, Wardell, he's quick. He's very quick.
The map ended 16-2 in Astralis' favor, but Ghost managed to mentally reset going into Inferno, where Neptune killed 3 of Astralis' players early on with smart trigger control.
Front and behind they come.
Oh, still playing on top of a defensive smoke. Doesn't look too bad there. Neptune going on top of smokes as well. 2-3! That's fantastic! Neptune does it from Graveyard.
With Ghost on the verge of reset, Device was able to get a bomb plant on the last tick after Zipix died to a Molotov.
WP at close range. This is going to be very difficult, and Deeper Steel is there in time. Wardell, oh my god, he goes down straight away, as does Steel.
No!
Oh my god, is there time? Is there time? Oh, it's
I think he just got it.
Just about.
Oh. That is astounding. And Ghost can't even go for it. That was the fight, and they almost had it. The Molotov, the last tick.
Oh my god.
In the following round, Ghost brought an unexpected half-buy to the mix and were able to take the round.
That Mag 7, the smoke actually will be very helpful. Oh, it's working out very well. AK is in hand now instead of the Mag 7. Neptune, absolute god with that MP7. And now everyone's dead. What on God's green earth is happening? Oh dear, Magisk is in trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble. What you can hope for, though, is get some kills, take some things away. Don't let them salvage everything. Ghost, what a round to win. Neptune has been so good at this A-bomb site. He's recovered some very scary situations. Nice shot from Magis. That's one down, but he can't get anything else. Steal again boosted up on his teammate's head.
With the first half ending 10-5 in Ghost's favor, Astralis made the comeback happen by attacking Ghost's economy whenever possible. Glaive almost won a crucial 1v3 with a smart read, but Wardell was able to get the round.
Until he goes for more.
That's a start. A start and a half, but he's stuck behind the smoke there. And he's gonna use another smoke to create space. Force his way forwards. More nades coming in though, as Glaive is gonna be caught close range. Oh, that was a chance. Another one though, and the bomb is down to the ground. That is catastrophic. Wardell now has to go and collect the bomb. He's got lots of time though, but Glaive can reposition. He's on 5 HP, but he keeps the orb. It's a perfect gun for the job, and Wardell is gonna do the runaround.
He wants nothing to do with it at all, and Glaive might know. Glaive has a jump on this, and that could catch Wardell off guard. This is going to be huge. And they might just meet at the perfect moment. Here we go, Glaive. He scopes in. He's seen the legs. So is Wardell. That's the shot they needed.
Try as they might, Ghost wasn't able to convert their lead at the half into a map win, as Astralis won round after round in the second half and closed the map out 16-14 in their favor, ending the series 2-0 and bringing them into the finals to face Liquid. Liquid's pick of Inferno was the first map of the final, and Astralis came out strong, taking 6 rounds before Liquid was able to put up any resistance in the form of a 1v2 from Twist off the back of an excellent read.
Their way forward, it's going to be 2 1v1s essentially on approach. Naf peeks out, and he'll lose that first fight, leaving it all up to Twist. Pops off after he spots a shoulder. Hopefully the time can be in his favor soon. He actually sees that CZ firing. Excellently played by Twist. He knew that that was a bait. Now he takes the next fight and wins it as well. Twist, the intelligence to recognize that Device was merely playing decoy.
It wasn't enough to get Liquid any momentum though, and Astralis took a full 12 rounds in the first half before quickly closing it in the second, ending the map 16-4. Liquid reset mentally going into Dust 2 though, and had a strong showing in their first half, where they successfully planted the bomb more often than not, with only one of their round losses not being a defuse. Naf refused to let Astralis get any momentum, getting a quick 3k on a retake.
Is having a field day on site right now, says the water's fine guys, bring it on in. The Molotov will make its way to the site and actually separate the T's from one another temporarily. Lining him up though, Naf makes his way right up the ramp, catching all 3.
Liquid got to 15 rounds when Astralis looked to be making a resurgence, posting 5 consecutive rounds of their own, but Liquid finally made a 16th round happen, ending the map 16-11. In the decider on Overpass, Astralis looked like they were going to repeat their performance from Inferno, winning 7 rounds in a row before Liquid stopped their streak. Round 12 was an interesting one, with 3 of Liquid's players securing a comeback into the half.
This one, a faster play right now from Liquid. The door has been blown open though, allowing Glaive an easy angle. Twist gets 2 on entry, third on entry. Oh my goodness, but Device, with the assistance of Stewie's TK, earns it back to a 2v2. They absolutely brush shoulders, and in from behind is Nitro now. Dupree last up, 1v2, and he is behind as well. In all the confusion in the fog of war, it comes down to a 1v1. Naf does have at least surprise, the element of surprise in his favor. Where could he possibly be is what Dupree is thinking. Peeking the angles. Oh, but he is so wide when he comes around that corner. You don't expect him to be up against that back corner in the grates.
Nitro wanted to continue this momentum into the pistol rounds, picking up 3 kills and enabling Stewie to get 2 of his own to take the round.
We're going to see the A site starting to be pressured.
That's a smoke that will allow them to isolate Elige. And they quickly deal with them, but Nitro lays 2 players down right at the planters, and the boost on top! It's the Wilson boost from Home Improvement. And now Stewie rounds this one and puts the bomb down on the ground. Device is left alone in a 1v4. Now 3, he's got a wounded Nitro out there who's looking to capitalize on his own 4th kill. But Stewie says, I've got 2 of those. They end up making the full house, 3 and 2 apiece.
Team Liquid were able to keep Astralis' economy low from that point, and Twists turned a strong round into an ace to bring Liquid to map and match point.
More info on what could be happening. Here come these pop flashes, but the wide swing out of Liquid right now. Twist is going to find 2. A 3rd for Twist as well. And he's still got Stewie there, who runs out of ammo.
By time, he's alive. Stewie lives, and Twist takes all with 5 kills.
Astralis wanted to remind the Liquid core of an unfortunate past in the following round, with Device getting 3 kills on the Deagle to win.
trying to spam, draw attention. Elige takes a double take, then Nitro's down 2, and a third as well. Device says, we're still in this, guys. They overwhelm the A site. They gather the rifles, they gather the AWP, but they only need the pistols. Stewie's last up, and he may only have to offer up his AUG as well. An entire exchange. All rifles go the way of Astralis. They take the AWP, they take the AUGs, and they take the round, and they stay alive.
Naf wasn't having it though, and he took out 3 of Astralis' players to win the match.
There's your opener. Astralis is always quick on these. Stewie's able to get some cover, and he's been great here. As long as he can hold tight to the pillar, he's gotten a second one. Naf will fall back into the pit, and he'll take a second one as well. That's it! Naf seals the deal. There was a slight hope for Astralis, but it was Liquid, the late-breaking horses.
This victory also marks the first ever time Liquid has managed to beat Astralis in a grand final. With that, the tournament ended, and so that's all for this episode too. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at Canals Report and subscribe to us here to ensure you can keep up with everything going on in Counter-Strike. For now, though, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.